Hello! Welcome back. It's good to see you. I appreciate he's coming back for another episode. Another journey with our shiny meat. Our shiny Ghastly. And let's see what adventures we embark on. We've got a gym to do. That is something that we definitely have to take care of. But there's quite a few things that I want to... We got places to look around. We've got some NPCs to talk to, see what happens. But yeah, let's do that. Mankind consider into halves. Seeing the Pokemon shell makes me think that maybe the myth is real. There are people who desire to see them. Pokemon will appear in many different guises. I mean, sure. Ultra Balls in the department store. Oh yeah, we definitely can do that. Wonderful soap. Those thorny things on the building, are they supposed to be fashionable? I don't know about. Team Galactus building bugs me. I can't sleep with it looming over me. Well, we'll figure that. We'll sort that. Don't worry about it. Right, department store. We definitely want to get some Ultra Balls because I hate Great Balls. I'll take some stickers. We like stickers. Right. May you help me? Yeah, let's buy some stuff. Oh. Right. Okay. So let's get some hypers then. We'll get 10 for now. We'll get some revives. And then just to be safe as well, we'll get some full heals as well. We don't need specifics. We'll just get full heals and run with them. I can sell some Stardust actually. I don't know where they'll be, but I'm assuming in here. Nope. Ah, they're here. Okay. Treasures bucket. Cool. And there's not really much else that I want to sell. We're pretty stacked on the TM front, which is good. Right. You can help me as well. Yeah, we're definitely just going to grab, like... grab 20 of them. Cheers. And I definitely want to get a couple of these, just because I can't be bothered with caves. And there's going to be times as well where I definitely don't want to deal with that. So let's do that. Big spending. We dig it. Right, now, let's see, because... I want... Okay. Cool. No, don't need any of that. Don't need any of them. It's good to just know what things are about and where they are. Chat to people, give an HP up to Cricketot. Raises base HP. Yes, it is. Right, okay. I'm just looking for stones. So is this TMs? Ooh. Hold on. Low sweep, bulldoze, U-turn, full swipe, rest, protect, safeguard, reflect, light screen, substitute, endure, work up, swords dance, double team, and flash. Nice. It's a good list of TMs. Bulldoze could be very useful. Fire Blast, Thunder, Blizzard, Focus Blast, Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Solar Beam, Psychic, Dazzling, Gleam, Gyro Ball, Giga Impact, Hyper Beam. Also a very good list of TMs. Square pedestal. Okay, I don't need any of that. Okay, cool. That boy doesn't have any Pokemon, but he says he's training his image. If you encounter a wild Pokemon, chuck a quick ball right off the bat if it's taking a long time to catch. Yep. Cheers, mate. We know that, but that's very good to know. Two buff guys standing by his side, that's all. Ah, young Pokemon trainer, as your senior in life, let me make you get sticky barb. Okay. I've shopped here loyally for years now, they consider me a regular. Huh. Good on you. Well done. Yeah, that's a really good TM list. Right. So no stones, but that's fine. I'm not mega worried about that. Style Shop, Metronome Distribution Centre, Metronome Style Shop, or Dream Style anytime. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see what this is about. Spots goes here and that goes there. I'm so busy I wish I could fairy work its magic and help out. Well, tough. Simply put, tough. I can't help you with that. Welcome, a Metronome Style Shop. Choose a new outfit to achieve your perfect look. I just want to see what's here. Oh, that's kind of cool. I mean, I've got the platinum style. I got the platinum look, so you know. But fashion. Scarf blown by over the wind. I wonder where it went. Is there not anything? What are you saying, me? Staring at my face. My boyfriend lost his lens. Where did it go? I've been looking for it with my wide lens, but I mean, you can find it with wide lens. But I'll take your wide lens. I mean, I'm guessing this is one of those moments where it's like, use the dowsing machine. Well, can't find it near here. Don't care enough right now. Well, Stone is City of Stone. We even have meteorites. This has nothing to do with anything but take these technical machines. Awesome. What we got? Nasty plot. That's so tempted to give that to me. Look a little tired. Boom. No, you met your Pokemon. If you'd like to give a massage to Pokemon, would you like that? Yeah, go on. Who needs a little love? None of them, but we're going to give it to Meep anyway. You found this. Spark sticker. Nice. Because that's gonna be really useful for just upping friendship when I want to get like Golbat evolved. There are many magicians in the world, you know, the performance artists. Don't you think that maybe say 5% are actually psychics? They've been to the Veilstone Gym. It's pretty cool. Reminds me of an athletics center. Right, cool. Well, we're gonna go there now because levels and all that. Hey, are you going to take on the gym leader? Wow, you just keep getting tougher and tougher. Me? Well, I take a look in the department store. I mean, yeah, of course I've been working on my Pokedex, but well, anyways, keep it up. I'll see you around. Basically, what you're telling me, Lucas, is you're kind of a bit crap at your job. Or at least, that's what I'm hearing. Right, okay. How's it going, champ to be? Fighting type Pokemon. It's a big buck between you and me. Maybe the gym leader said flying psychic fairy type could be real trouble for her. I know. We're just going to fight everyone in here because basically, like, levels. But this is going to be a good gym for a couple of the pokes that I've got. just see what Meep can do, if anything. But I am definitely tempted just to give it nasty plot. It's not very effective, I know, but I've got to. And that hurt, so we're going to run away from that. But the thing is, like, let's send in Torterra, because Torterra's going to resist that. If they're going to keep trying to do the rock tomb thing. I'm not really worried about just slowing Torterra down. Mainly because I've got Curse, I'm going to cut my own speed anyway. Raise that attack and get those Razor Leafs hitting just that bit harder. Even though, like, Torterra is ridiculous, his attack stat is crazy. His attack stat is actually crazy. But that's because he's adamant. No crit. There's the Rock Tomb, that's fine. Cool. That's what we want to see. Big, big, big. 59 special attack at level 24. Oh, you want to learn Hex, but Hex is no good unless it's a stats condition. I haven't got anyone on my team to inflict stats conditions. Like, no one. But I do need another move anyway. Yeah, let's get rid of that. At least it's a move that attacks and has stab. So we're gonna learn it. It's something else that's other than payback. Yo, what's up, Nonop? How's it going, dude? We'll stick with Razor Leaf just for the stab. Oh, detect. How boring. How did I not see that coming? Is really what I should be asking. Rock Slide. Gonna flinch me, ain't ya? No. Good. Love that. Happy days. How you doing, Nonop? Hope you're doing well, dude. Cool. It's not yet. Alright. Let's oh yeah, I only bought hypers because I'm totally sensible, so whoops. I'm gonna do that just to get you over half health, and then we can switch out straight away if need be when we fight this person. I will strike a blow for courage with my fist. What a champ. Love the Vandad vid. Yeah, no, it's a really good video. It was just really nice to be able to just relive some bits of that day, to be honest with you. He smashed it. He did a great job. So yeah, very, very happy with it. It was properly lovely. Properly lovely. Send him Whoopi. Whoopi's gonna thrive in here as well. Probably. No one expects the Whoopi. Tobias sends love and luck. He didn't want to spoil it. No, it's totally fair enough. I understand. I know he said he's going to be catching up anyway on the YouTube. Like the good egg that he is. Being tech support for your game-breaking bug you found in a cute game. What did you find? What happened? When you go to speak to a character who has a quest for you to progress, the whole thing black screens. Yeah, that ain't great. Yeah, that really ain't great. That's definitely something. Blobby getting a level up though, we love that. And Torterri as well. 75 attack is just horrendous. I know our speed's down and we've been leered. And we'll probably just get one big smack in the face, but it doesn't matter. You can no longer save. Oh no. Yeah, that ain't ideal at all. Nice. They've not seen it where you are yet, and there's a fixed one before, but not for that one. Yeah, that does suck though. Send him matchup. Yeah, we can take out a matchup. That does suck though, honestly. But no, fair enough. Good on him for doing what he can to help. And yeah, like obviously, like I said, I appreciate that he doesn't want spoilers. I really do. I'm just very happy that he's going to go back and go to the YouTube and watch. And I'm sure like and comment as well. As you all should. As you all should. Like, you know, just leave a comment. Just tell me how you're enjoying this so far. What's your team? What's your favourite Pokemon? All those good things. I'd love to know all about it. You will do comment. I appreciate it. It all helps. Like honestly, I know. Obviously, I know. Like loads of people say it, but it is true. Like interactions with the video, likes and comments, like they all just help boost the algorithm. It's all things that just help me help grow the channel, help push it out to other people who may not have yet done the old subscribe or just watched any of the videos and stuff. So yeah, it's it really does help. So did you want the black cats and check and rescues? Oh, that's awesome. Mitzi will be furious, but oh, there it is. This is what we're looking for. Any kind of black floofy cat, so you can call it void floof. Yeah, fair. Hell yeah. It can slip through any obstacle. It lurks inside walls to keep an eye on its foes, you sinister bastard. Shadow Punch. I'm pretty sure that's physical. Yeah. It never misses, but it's physical, and the attack is 33. Our special attack is literally twice as good. We're not learning Shadow Punch. Get hands immediately wants to punch. Yeah, a little bit. This is just bizarre. This is going to be a puzzle that's going to take me a while because I'm not clever. Okay. So that way is open. I'm used to it being what it is in the platinum gym. That's what I know. And I can't wait for the YouTube comments to be like, oh my god, he's so stupid. Cool. We like this gym puzzle. The next one's fun too. Yeah, I'm genuinely quite excited to see what it is. Right, we sends out the Machoke. And now Meep's got some strength. See, now we're hitting. We love this. We're getting some hits in. We're doing some bits. Getting some big old XP and getting stronger for it. Yeah, nice. I'm not switching. Oh! Big crit, we love that. Use bulk up, that's fine. Probably use payback to kill, just so I don't have to waste another hex. PP, not that I'll necessarily need to, so I'm gonna go heal. Oh my god, it still didn't do anything. I'll use another one. This gym leader was the one that gave you some trouble out before you beating their aces rough. I mean, if I remember, again, like, I'm trying to base this off what I remember from Platinum. Their ace was like Lucario or something. But the problem is that I'm expecting like MMO levels of coverage. I'm expecting Lucario with Shadow Claw, but that's just going to wipe me out in one hit. I think it was like Monferno, Lucario. Didn't mean to use payback. Monferno, Lucario. Maybe they had a Hariyama? I don't know. But these Machokes have no answer to me. Like, none. So it's nice that it's nice we can sit here and basically just get free XP. Do you know what? Like, am I going to go to the Pokemon Center because the puzzle will reset and I can't be bothered? I've bought items. I never use them. I might as well. You know? It might all be like hypers, but eh. Do you know what I mean? I had 70 grand because I never spend money, so... Right, good to go. I've still got the egg. I've still not even got a full squad because I've got the egg. Definitely did not have a ghost going into this. Hi, Maylene. I don't really know what it means to be strong or how I got to be the gym leader, but I will do the best I can as the gym leader. I take battling very seriously whenever you're ready. I'm ready now, Maylene. Three pokes, okay. Meditite, yeah. Meditite, Lucario, and what was the other one I said? Can't remember what the other one I said was. That's Meditite, Lucario, Monferno. That's the call. That's what I'm expecting. Immediately withdrawing. You don't Machoke. Okay. You don't normally see the AI do it. You don't normally see the AI withdraw Pokemon. So that's really interesting that that's happened. Big crit. We love that. Are we faster? Are we faster? Are we going to get a Meep sweep? That's the big question. Is that going to happen? Shock Nut's getting strong. Want to learn Sweet Kiss? I'm actually really kind of tempted to give you Sweet Kiss. I think I'll finally get rid of quick attack. I never normally like to get rid of priority, but it is quite fast. And with sweet kiss, even if I get outsped. So just then sweet kiss, and then just start being a dick about it. There's the Meditite. It's been the only battle that withdrew on you, and they only did it on one attempt. I mean, that's fair enough. We're faster than the Meditite. Love that. So I aim them on 30. I don't think I do them on 30. Is it Lucario? Is it a Shadow Claw, or Shadow Punch Lucario? Lobby's up to 30. Link's up to 27. There's the Lucario. Level 30 Lucario. What are you going to have? That's the question. Do you know what? Just to be that guy about it. Screech. Bulk up with Drain Punch. Ain't no big deal when you got Curse. Drain Punch me all day. Metal Claw. Cool. Not a problem. I genuinely don't mind losing one mon. Like, I got to put Curse on it. It can't get rid of that, you know? We'll send that Blobby. Probably should have used Gust maybe, but eh. Because it's going to have high physical defense. There's the Drain Punch, but the Curse is coming in and I outspeed you. So let's see what Gust will do, because I think its special defense is lower. And even then, like, I know it's going to go for that again, but I don't have enough health for it to get enough back from the Drain Punch. So it ain't really that big a deal. I don't mind him doing it. Afflicted by the Curse. Who's got? Yeah, we could go Torterra. We could go Shock Nuts. Let's do Shock Nuts. Curse MVP. Curse is just so good to have. Now Shock Nuts. Yeah. Hyper Potion. I mean, you might think that's the move, but you're about to get charmed out your life, so it ain't really the move, is it? And for this to come in and just start being mean against the physical attacker that's going to try and get his health back with Drain Punch. Oh, the Screech dodge. We love that. Ain't gonna do anything. Like, Shock Nuts is such a wall. It's such a wall. Ah, of course you avoid. 1-1 on the avoids, fair enough. But like, Drain Punch is just not doing anywhere near enough to even negate the amount of Curse. Which is great. There's the Screech, but that's fine. Because that's only one, so it's still 2 stages down. There's the Sweet Kiss for the confusion. There's the Curse. Oh, another Hyper. We love it. We love that. Right, you're afflicted by the Curse. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to switch into Torterra. because that's just going to negate the Screech. So he is now 6-stage attack dropped with Curse and Confused. And now we switch into someone who's full defense. There's the Drain Punch. Doing 10 damage. We love that. And whilst you do that, I'm now just going to sit and curse myself, drop my speed, buff my defense. Actually, am I? Or am I just going to start hitting it? I'll just hit a Razor Leaf. 37 Confusion. That ain't going to do a lot because of the amount his attacks drop, but it doesn't matter. Because we're just going to Razor Leaf. Is another Hyper coming out? That's the question. Or is it going to hurt itself and we're good? Drain Punch for that 10 HP. That all-important 10 HP coming back. Things we love to see. Been impressed with the gym AI setups. Regular battles not so much, but the gyms have fun strats that are decent enough. I mean, that's the thing. Like, you want that to be the case, though. You want the gyms to be difficult, or at least like a step up, because they should be. They're gym leaders. Do you know what I mean? It should be a bit more of a challenge, right? But I mean, one of the things that I enjoy about this is the fact of like Lucario's nothing to be sniffed at, not even a bit. And don't get me wrong, like after him taking out Meep and after him taking out Blobby, that fight could have drastically gone the wrong way, you know. So I'm glad it didn't. But it easily could have. Drain Punch is something that is a very, very good move, especially with Screech as well. Like it's kind of crazy. But being able to have Pokemon that have got setups that, like, you know, being able to just put Curse on it, getting rid of that is going to be just difficult, or working around that is going to be difficult, and then sending in something to just drop attack, drop attack, drop attack. You know. Need you to help me. I'm right in front of the warehouse. Please come. Yeah, we'll sort that. You know, being able to have Pokemon that can then just negate, and especially with like the bulk of Pachirisu, the bulk of Torterra, it just ends up being a really fun fight. So, yeah, I'm very happy with how that went, especially considering that I know that could have turned like really quickly and ended up being quite a problem, and then I would have looked like an absolute arse. But it didn't happen. It didn't happen. It was absolutely fine. So it's all good. But this is the thing, you know. This is why I like having the setup moves, and being able to do things where I can plan around and kind of do something a bit fun and a bit different and a bit inventive, I guess. I say inventive. I use that term very loosely, but do you know what I mean? Like. It's bugged on your phone and looks even worse. Excellent. Please, I need you to help me. Will you team up with me and take them on? Yes. So yeah. I know people like to have attack moves only, but that's why I don't. Someone like me go get comfy in bed. Yeah, go do that, and I will catch you in a bit. That was seriously such a fun fight, though. That was a really, really fun fight, and quite a big fan. The problem is trying to pick a moveset for this Haunter is going to be so difficult, or at least it's going to be like really difficult for me to pick a moveset when it comes to what I want. Like, I'll get rid of Payback, and that'll be fine, but like Curse, Hex, Toxic, Nasty Plot, that's kind of what I'm thinking. It's a horrible moveset to deal with. I mean, the toxic is just to make more use of that. But, you know, like, getting rid of Spite also just... Spite's a really useful move. Like, if I'd have kept it, I could have just spited Drain Punch and just got rid of any use out of that, you know? So like having Spike can always be really handy, but otherwise that moveset is kind of gnarly. But then there's the other part of me that's like, it's modest. It's level 28 and its special attack is 78. Like, at that point, do you need Nasty Plot? Or is it just extra for the sake of just trying to be a bit more effective kind of thing? You know, like, do you need to have it at that point? I don't know. I really don't know. So it's something I need to sit and consider. I've not got anyone with like entry hazard set up. I've still got Stealth Rock TMs to like sit and use. It's good to have. It's just, is there something that I can put in that move slot that I'm going to get more out of over Nasty Plot? Do you know what I mean? Like, would it be better to maybe have like if I can get Shadow Sneak? I know it's physical, but like its priority is that worth having? Is it worth having? I don't even know, because I like thinking about it, I don't even know Gengar's like moveset. I just don't get to use a Gengar. Like I don't know, but I know that would be a very solid moveset, especially seeing as like that is basically Ghost Quick Attack, yeah. So it's kind of interesting, like, would that be the play? What do we do? I don't know. I'll figure something out, I've no doubt, but you know, it's just an interesting thing to think about, honestly. Stat-wise, Whoopi's getting left behind. Unlearn Sidecar. Nah. It is already fast, but it still doesn't guarantee that it's always going to move first. You know? So again, like, we'll see. I don't necessarily know what Gengar's ability is going to be when I get it either. Thanks, honestly. Professor Owen over hears that I lost my Pokedex. Oh man, that's something I do not want to think about. So, what are your plans now? I'm going off to Pastoria City. The Great Marsh shows all kinds of Pokemon. So it's just weighing up what I want to do, what I think I'll get the most use of, you know. Because as it stands, I'm not 100% sure, but there's options. There's a lot of really cool options. What's this do with the giraffe root zone? Tick tock, it swings its pendulum at the same time. How beautiful. I'll give this to you. There we go, metronome. See, now a metronome could be interesting as well, because doesn't metronome make your successive attack stronger? Isn't that what that does as a held item? Yeah, it is. See what I mean? Sitting and like giving a metronome to Whoopi or to Meep even, and sitting and just having metronome spam on Hex. Like, imagine that. Imagine that as a setup, being able to get the toxic off. Like, because Meep's hard to kill, so you get the toxic off, for instance, and then you get your Nasty Plot off to boost your special attack, and then you just start hitting Hex with a metronome on over and over. Like, Toxic or Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, see what I mean? I'd probably go Toxic. So, yeah, it's hard to say. It's really hard to say. I should really just actually give items. Like, I really should. We'll give Torterra the Shell Bell. What's Poison Barb? Boost poison moves. See, I could give Poison Barb to someone maybe. Like, I just don't know. I'm gonna do it. Like, there's gonna be preferential treatment, like 100%, but don't really care. Calcium to boost special attack. Yeah. Yeah, you can do that. Spooky Plate. See, that boosts ghost type moves. Like, what do you like? Do you boost ghost type moves? You give a quick claw to like Whoopee. There's so many options, and just it's stuff I've not massively thought about, but maybe I should more. I don't know. But then at that point, I'm getting into like MMO kind of territory, in the way that I play that, which for me is very, very fun. I enjoy thinking of builds that can end up being just like really, really disgusting, but yeah, this kind of stuff overwhelms you. I genuinely find it really, really fascinating, really interesting, and I love trying to think of like what could be really useful, But I feel like what the best thing, like I understand what you're saying. Like, there's loads of options that it can get really overwhelming. But I feel like what dictates things like your held items is obviously going to be things like what your moveset is. And I know that sounds like so painfully obvious, but sometimes people, or at least like so I feel like sometimes people just never really like. Never really consider that their moveset dictates what everything else comes into the build, and instead of just trying to throw things together and kind of hope that like it'll work, but does it synergize super well? Are you getting the most out of these things? Like, yeah. I don't know if I'm rambling or making sense, but synergy is always the main thing to look for. Even if sometimes something becomes a bit long-winded, but you could get, like maybe you might be able to get like a little bit extra damage out of something. Then why not roll with that if that's going to be what you want to go for? If you want to have a Pokemon that you want to be able to set up with, you want to make sure that you got the stats to make sure it doesn't die. Do you know what I mean? So you got the chance to actually then set up, and then from that you can then sweep an entire team. Sometimes you just need to kind of look at something and be like, right, cool, this is a long game build with this poke, but if it gets set up like it should, and like I know it can do, it's game over. Like, you're just going to absolutely sweep whoever you come up against. Cam, thank you very much for the 19 months, dude. I really appreciate that, mate. It's good to see you, dude. I hope you're keeping well, mate. And the thing is as well, like, obviously, I wouldn't... There's more that goes into it, yeah. There's more about like when you sit in there and think, oh, it'd be really cool to have like EVs and all that kind of thing involved as well. But it's not necessarily important, and it's not something that you've really got to worry about, especially with something like this. But then at that point, that's when you start breeding and you start looking to build that because you have that in mind, I'm really lucky that not only like is this thing a shiny, but it's got pretty much the spot on nature, and at that point it's like, right, cool, I can kind of just build with this off the bat. So yeah, One of them. I've been incredibly lucky with this. I'm glad to hear you well though, Cam. It's a shame to hear that you're knackered. What have you been doing? Gonna get a vibrating one like you got? It would be great. Why does watering plants take 5 minutes? I don't know. I'm mashing buttons and it seems to be kind of random, to be honest with you. I don't really know what necessarily dictates it. That was a camera angle and a James Bond theme before the fight. Now, a new chair would be pretty wonderful. Oh yeah, that's fair enough. That is knackering, mate. That is a lot of work, but it's good that you got work. Do you know what I mean? And I hope all the shows went well, mate. I hope they all did. I'm sure they did. Digs every day into the 4th of Jan. Yeah, I remember you saying. It's going to be a busy time, but hey, money. Also, forgive me, chat and YouTube, for like rambling about like build synergy and stuff with Pokemon. It's something that I've kind of just fallen into a habit of kind of looking at and thinking about because of like the RNG challenge and all that kind of stuff, which you should check out. There will be a link to the first video at the end, on the end screen of this video, as there is with every single one, because I want people to watch it because it's just really fun. But yeah, it's kind of the habit that I've gotten into when I'm playing Pokemon. I think about build synergy and think about what way I kind of want to battle and what role each Pokemon has within the team. And I'm trying to not overthink it with this. Like, you know, I'm not sitting there and doing EV training and thinking massively about movesets and held items and what each Pokemon's bringing to the table. I'm kind of just enjoying it and trying to use ones that I never really use and figuring them out. But it's always still in the back of my mind. When I do find a Pokemon that I want to use, I'm like, right, what can I do with this? What awesome things can we make happen? So you'll have to forgive me if I get excited about that kind of thing and start rambling, but I am sorry. Don't apologise for that. You made me think with Stretch. You never thought before your PokeMMO team is rude and it's all thanks to me. Your PokeMMO team is rude. It's very rude. And it's pretty great. It's pretty damn great. But it makes me really happy that that's the kind of thing that, you know, like, the kind of thing where you can sit there and you, like, I can talk about it and then someone can sit there and go, hold the phone. So like, you can do this. It's like, yeah, you can do that, and you can end up having some really interesting dynamics. I mean, like I said, or like I've said before, I'm not very good at singles. Like, I feel like my build synergy is very good when it comes to double battles. But I still enjoy doing this and playing like with singles teams and seeing what we can kind of get out of them, you know. What can Taunt do anything? I mean, I've got Taunt TMs, so I don't really need to learn it now, and I don't think anything like Taunt or anything necessarily is going to be important until we end up doing endgame. So I'm not going to worry about anything like that too much now. And then when it comes to endgame and we do like the battle tower or whatever it is, if there's a battle frontier or a battle tower, we'll probably end up breeding for that if we're going to do it, you know. So, yo, what's up, Lucy? Motor's a legit Pokemon master. Thank you, Cam. I do appreciate it. And I'm glad that you're going to chill here on a little bit of your time before you end up being so busy. How you doing, Lucy? You doing okay? We are all but slippery meats. I mean, yeah, alright. So Nathan, question for you, because I know you were saying about like with this game you wasn't sure if you pick it up because like you feel like you'd put it down like pretty quickly again. Is that a case of you just feel like this wouldn't hold your interest, or is it more of a case of you don't feel like it'd be much of a challenge, or like? Because I'm just genuinely curious as to why that is. Especially seeing as I haven't checked Discord since I asked that question. Generally play them more for collecting than the battling. I mean, yeah, fair enough then. Totally fair enough. Feel a fiery gaze coming from me. Oh. There's an item there, isn't there? But that's the thing as well. That's one of the things that I love massively about Pokemon. Like, is that there's so many different reasons for playing it. Like, if you do just want to sit and collect, you know, there's nothing to stop you doing that. If you enjoy the battling, then there's so much to it, and there's so much more than just putting four like pokes in your team, and then like not 4 pokes, like just 4 attack moves in your team, and just kind of going with that. Like, it's just there's so much scope to how you can play this and how you can enjoy it. It's kind of one of the things that I love about it. Yeah, I did. Do you know what's worse, right? Do you know what's worse, Lucy? Is that I wasn't paying attention. I was busy reading chat, and I saw Soap suddenly start just absolute caps lock spamming, screaming moat, and then misspelt shiny about 7 times. And then I finally looked at my screen and was like, oh my god, there's a shiny. Because I was having a moment where I was not massively paying attention, and I nearly ran from it. Heart scale, ooh. Oh, we have to catch this. We have to catch this. We'll just sit and spam payback and let the metronome just make it a bit stronger. Can you name it for Breeze? Yes, you can name it for Breeze. I'd love nothing more as well to come and do a US show. Like, that would be amazing. Would be absolutely big good. It's just obviously whether we can actually ever do that. Crit. Please be that. Ah. Oh, that was a crit. Okay, cool. We'd love to do that as well, Lucy, believe me. We'd love to play just everywhere possible. Well, that was rude. At least Venoshock won't poison me. I mean, I'm poison type anyway, so I won't get poisoned, so... Stunky, let's not do this yet. Right, have I broken the metronome chain? Because well, like, what? Where did that come from? What? Like, what? I had that and it's like, ah. Oh. Well, that's just kind of sad. Honestly, I'd love nothing more than to play shows abroad and travel and see just cool places and hang out with cool people and do cool shit. You know, like nothing would make me happier. And it would be amazing if we got to do that and hang out with, you know, people that we've met through like Twitch and such. It would be amazing. So hopefully one day we can. But band needs to get a little bit bigger before we do that. Why am I throwing Pokeballs when I bought Ultra Balls? Why am I saying anything? Like, I just should shut my mouth. Right, what are we calling it? Febreze soap. Protects itself by spraying a noxious fluid from its rear. The stench lingers for 24 hours. I mean, that is actual, like, that is soap energy, so I understand. Oh! Gordon, thank you very much for the Prime sub, mate. Much appreciated, dude. Good to see ya. Johnny! Right, let's check the summary. What's Febreze saying? Naive. Speed up, Spadef down. I don't hate that, to be honest. I really don't hate that. Is Spadef the dump stat? Or is that a bad IV? Either way, I'm fine with that. You're always Johnny. I mean, yeah. Just caught a solid Mime Junior. Do you run a Mr. Mime for the lols, especially since the same dual type as guarding? I mean, there's a big difference between the two, right? So it depends how you want to set up, in my opinion. Gardevoir is always pretty much going to be much more offensive, especially seeing as, you know, you can like calm mind and then set up for anything like that. But I mean, how often do you run a Mr. Mime? Do you know what I mean? Like, how often do you do that? And with Mr. Mime, you get so much utility and be able to straight up set away, straight up, you never run one. So yeah, so having that out and you can reflect, you can barrier. And then I'd assume with Mr. Mime, you could probably like reflect, barrier, calm mind, and then have psychic. And then just have it and sit and use that for like just some damage output on it to make it not completely just... not just purely a like a setup mon, but it can just provide a little bit of protection for what's going to come out after, you know. And it could give you a chance to like literally set up with the Mr. Mime, you know, like reflect, barrier, switch out into that big buff for your team, and then bring in someone who can then set up to sweep. So really, like effectively, you could do both. You could easily have both in your team if you wanted. There's no real need for it, but you know, like, it's an option. Reflect, barrier, status move, switch. Can Mr. Mime learn Baton Pass? Reflect, barrier, calm mind, Baton Pass. Could that be a moveset? Check on Baton Pass. I mean, you know, like, I don't know for certain, but like that, if that could be a thing, that could be a really cool setup. Especially if you did it in the way of like you sat regular Mr. Mime, because it's a Mime Junior evolving. So, for instance, like you could sit, reflect, barrier, calm mind, calm mind, calm mind, calm mind, reflect, barrier, Baton Pass. That's the kind of thing that I would do. It can learn Baton Pass. There you go. That could be like genuinely super interesting and really fun. Like really, really fun. And I've got a Mime Junior. So I could do that for myself. And that's kind of tempting. Because I hadn't really considered that till you asked that question. But yeah, that could be fun. Oh, that could be really just horrendous. You could have Calm Mind, Nasty Plot. Yeah, okay, so like at that point, I mean for me, I'd go Calm Mind over Nasty Plot because I just like having that special defense. And then especially like if you're barriering and then reflecting and then Calm Mind, Calm Mind, Calm Mind, Calm Mind, reflect, barrier, Baton Pass, you could switch into anything, even something that's like got massive weakness from like a special standpoint, and it will just tickle. It would just tickle, and then you just sweep. It would be ridiculous. It'd be absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, it'd be massive utility options, but sometimes it's really great to have a Pokemon like that where you've got that utility to be able to explore. You know, and then at that point, for instance, like what you could do is you could sit there and be like, right, cool. I have this Mr. Mime. This is the moveset. This is what it sets up. This is what we can do. And then at that point, like, you can build your entire team around that. You know, it can become such a focal point of setting up and then figuring out. You can just build. You can build your team entirely around it. Like, that would just be so cool. 6 of them under your bum. Yeah, you could easily run multiple Mr. Mimes. You could have a Mr. Mime team and just sit and run it with that, and it would be ridiculous. It would be really, really, like, you'd be hard to take down. 100%. But that would be massively fun, in my opinion. Is there an item in here, or is this just a gap for the sake of it? What is that? We're getting, we're at the Valor Lakefront. It gets dry, yeah, but I don't think it'd go off. Exactly, Ed. You could totally do that. You could totally do that. Like, what is, how have you got the Licky set up? Have you got it set up in a way where, like, you'd be running it as a special, or would you be running it as, like, a full-fledged kind of, like, physical attacker? Like, do you know how you'd be running it? Because at that point, you'd be kind of giggling, you know? You would be kind of giggling. Anyway, I've just seen like the time has flown by, and this has been a really interesting episode. You know, we got a gym done, which has been really. It was a really fun fight. We got the rocket stuff done. We made some story progress. We haven't really travelled super far, but we've also had just a really interesting chat about, like, you know, Pokemon setups and utility and build synergy and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, if you want to see more of that, or you want to talk about more about that kind of thing, then, you know, like, check out some of my other videos, like the Pokemon RNG challenge, where that ends up being a really big part of the process. Thinking about build synergy and Pokemon synergy and getting Pokemon that we've never used before and being like, how can we set them up? How can we get the most out of it? What's the best way to look at, like, what's the best nature for it? Like, I want to try and find what's the best moveset that I can kind of get, what's the most coverage, you know, all that kind of stuff. It's really interesting, and if you found any of the conversation, like, you know, that we've had in this video interesting, or if you've got anything that you want to add to it yourself, please feel free to comment. I'd love to read your thoughts, like, on it in general, and what people have for their kind of builds, if they're doing any kind of Buki Baton Pass builds or any kind of utility mon builds to set up for sweeps. It's fascinating, so I'd love to hear from anyone playing this if they're doing that kind of thing. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Share this video with people that you think may like it. It really does help the channel out. It would mean a hell of a lot. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. It really means a lot.